Hello, and welcome to DLATD, Girl, Let's Agree to Disagree. I am your host, Jessica Milagros, and today we are interviewing the latest evicted house guest, Kyle CAPENER, who is now the newest member of the jury. Before we get to this exit interview, I want to remind everybody that if this is your first time, or if you haven't done so already, click like, subscribe, and click to receive those notifications so you know when our exit interviews are up. The way this works is that we submit several questions to CBS and they pick and choose what they get to ask. We did have some issues with video and some audio. So first question, what was your strategy prior to coming into the house and how would you say it evolved as the game went on?
My strategy coming into the house was literally to try and just make it through the first week, which then evolved to just trying to make it through each week and being friendly with everyone. That I think is what kind of led to me being very wishy-washy with different alliances. Is I was very fluid in the game, and if I felt that my back was against the wall, I knew I had information that I could use to help leverage myself further in the game, which was an example of Dire Fest. It was me versus Joseph. I knew one of us was going home that week. We had very similar cards to play, and I was very forward with just playing those cards, and I was hoping to eventually play with Alyssa.
You told Julie you wanted to set an example from what you learned in the house. So how will you educate the viewers who may be supporting or agreeing with your biased views and the comments that you made on the show?
The most important thing is to lead by example, and I mentioned it in the house. A lot of people will see my journey in Big Brother coming to an end, but hopefully I can be an example of a far more important journey, leaving the house and continuing with this progress, having these conversations and finding resources and sharing those resources publicly. And that's my plan, to try and be an example.
Okay, so for weeks, you were trying to get rid of Alyssa. You told the leftovers that she needed to be evicted. You're pushing hard. So when did your opinion of her switch? And why, when trying to protect her, did you never really try to play with her the way you were strategizing with the leftovers?
So early on, as terrible as it sounds, I knew she was my kryptonite, and I knew I was going to have extremely strong feelings for this girl. And part of my thought process was, if she got evicted, I wouldn't have to deal with playing with someone who literally had a stranglehold on my heart. And it sounds terrible, but that was the reality. She didn't go for the first couple weeks, and my worst nightmare happened. She made me fall in love with her, and moving forward in the game, she became so much more of a priority than any other relationship or alliance in the game. And yeah, I loved every minute of spending time with her.
Okay, who was your true final two and who was playing the best game in your opinion?
Initially, it was Turner. He was the first one to make a final two with me. But again, as I saw how open and loving and kind and understanding that Alyssa was, especially to hearing all the terrible things and lies that I had said during the game regarding the leftovers, that quickly changed to I would do anything for Alyssa. And it's easy to say, but had I stayed in the game, I would have played 100% for her. It's hard to deny that Michael is playing an amazing game. He's won so many competitions, and he has a great social standing with everyone. I think he's the front runner right now, and I think a large majority of the house recognizes that.
Who's playing the worst game?
I don't think anyone's playing a bad game. I think everyone in the house has a potential to win this game. I think everyone is one HOH or one big move away from being the front runner. So I really can't say, who's playing the worst game.
Coming out of the house, every house guest learns something. So, what has playing this game taught you on a personal level, and what has it taught you on a game level?
Personally, how amazing people can be in this world, and how much value there is in having a diverse group of people. I think I saw that most firsthand with the leftovers. everyone brought something unique to the table and everyone was so valuable. And I'm so happy for that moving forward. As far as, in the game goes, um, yeah, just trust your gut, I would say.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.